Why? 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 What is the point? What is the point? What is the fucking point of all of this? What are we doing? What are we doing as a franchise? I get it's week one. I get there's a ton of shit that needs to be learned in. But we played our starters throughout the preseason. They did not. They showed a lot of rust in the first half, but they did this thing called adjusting. And we could not adjust after they made the adjustments. Why? Why is that hard? I don't understand why that's hard. It seems so, simple. You change some little things about your offense and about your defense and see if it works. And then if it doesn't work, try again. Just constantly changing and moving things around. I'm not a genius. I know that. But it seems like we just never change anything outside of like basic times like halftime. Don't you want to get on your players' asses for only scoring like nothing in the first half? Allowing them to get that field goal at the end of the half? Allowing them to do anything on offense. You're not going to get on their ass for that? No? Okay. So let's just get on the ass of the fact that we're really trying to have this, whole, like, 2 tight end set thing. We drafted a tight end. All of that for our tight ends to do basically nothing. Why? What is the point? I don't understand. We draft those tight ends. We draft Luther Burden. We're supposed to have these guys as Johnson's guys, and they just aren't used at all. I don't understand. What is the point? What is the point? I don't care it's week one. I wanted at least some sort of, this is a different Bears. This is a different, team. This isn't last year where they basically just gave up, like, by the end of the year. This is looking exactly like the same thing. I don't care if it's against the Vikings. I don't care if it's against any other team. You do not give up on that field. It looked like the defense just decided, nah, I don't want to cover runs. Let's just let him go right down the middle. I don't understand. I thought we tried to fix our interior defensive line. I thought we tried to fix our interior offensive line as well. It seemed like after the first half, they just kept getting mauled in the middle. And Caleb. I'm not saying that he's washed or that he's done. It's week one. Shit happens. It's not like he actually looked perfect in the preseason. But what the fuck? What the fuck is overthrowing everybody? Why are you trying to literally throw this ball like it's a fucking baseball? Trying to chuck it at people. You about got DJ Moore killed. You kept overthrowing DJ Moore and Cole Kmet. And you wasted so much time on that clock. And then, Ben Johnson. I get you are ballsy. I get that's exactly what you were doing at Detroit. But we do not have that talent at Detroit for it to be made up by the defense. Or literally anything. You have to kick those easy field goals early on. You just have to. I don't care that Cairo missed a 50-yard field goal at the end of the game. You know what? He does that every year. He misses every once in a while. So I'm not really putting the full blame on him. When we could have had this game tied if he had just kicked the easy field goal. Tied. Tie. So at least this stupid-ass game could have been sent into overtime. Or at least made them think of doing something else. Or maybe not make Caleb, actually have to go fast. It's repetitive. I thought, at least something would be different. There'd be something to hold on to that looks different. But I don't see it. I don't see it at all. It's the same basic mistakes. And the penalties. Let's get into the penalties. A lot of calls that are just easily fixable. I thought we put the starters out there so that there wouldn't be so many goddamn false starts. And yet, another flag, false start. And I mean, I could point out the fact that they gave some, the refs gave Vikings some easy yards, and the fact that there's some questionable calls. But the thing is that they went both sides on those. Okay, so they're consistent. All right, they just didn't fuck up as much as we did. Why are we still fucking up? It's again, we just lost to J.J. McCarthy. We don't know if this guy is even good. This performance didn't tell anybody whether he is good or not, because he just played against a team that just self-destructed after the second half. I thought I would make a positive report about this team after the half. Nope, it's gone. All gone on that. That? Seriously? I don't understand. I don't understand. None of the stats matters. None of the fact that we dominated them in the first half matters. Because you know what matters most? The second half. Where the game actually ends. Okay? You got to play that second half, and you still have to play it well. You have to play it better than the other team. And the other team just so happened to play much, 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 much better in the second half. Especially that fourth quarter. And again, we lost to a team that has historically been terrible at making comebacks and, maintaining leads. We're losing to that team. I don't care KOC. I don't care about the talent. You have to do something. You have to prove that you are the third best team in the NFC North. And as of now, you are far, far behind the third place in the NFC North, which is obviously the Lions. I'm just kidding. It's not the Lions. It's the Vikings, obviously. But what are you doing? What are you at? This doesn't make sense. This just does not make any sense. I put on a Bears jersey today to just watch you diarrhea on the field. Is that what you wanted to do, Ben Johnson? Week 1? Is this your villain arc? Is this really how you want the season to start? Because it's starting like that, and that's not good. I get that we just lost our top 3-4 defensive players because of fucking injuries. I don't know why that wasn't told by us before more than 2 hours before the game that, oh, hey, these guys are not playing. It didn't matter because still in the first half they didn't throw to Justin Jefferson, and in the second half they still didn't throw to him as much. But it didn't matter because they could do everything else. They could run the ball and just our D-line would go, whoop, I'm out of here. I don't understand. What is the whole point of having this just be like this? Fail. It's another fail. We cannot play teams in the NFC North, and we have to if we want to make the playoffs. The Packers last year were an outlier, going 1-5 in the division and making the playoffs. You know why they were an outlier? Because they executed against pretty much every other opponent outside the division. I don't know if we can do that. Because we went and played the team that is, now we know is ahead of us in the division. And we played them pretty okay in the first half. Not perfect. Not at all. But they weren't really making mistakes. They just weren't doing as well. But then they adjusted and, suddenly they're ahead by 10. Just watching this team fall apart every fucking year. It's so dumb. It's so fucking dumb. Why? Why? What the fuck? I don't even know it's the same rhetoric. Almost every single year, the same rhetoric. You can beat up on the bad teams. Who cares? We got the Lions next week. And it's still the Lions. You're going to want to kill us. Are you just going to allow that to happen again? Am I going to sit through next week and just, groan at the fact that we don't have anything? Why was the shit that happened in the first half not happening in the second half? Why did we get chicken shit with the play calling? That play calling on the offense was just so bad. Just so fucking bad. I don't even understand what happened in the locker room. I don't understand what even went on, in the headsets. But it clearly was going somewhere that it should not have. I thought we were getting, play calling guru master here. Well, it's clear he's just a guru. As of now, there is nothing that it can change about that. I get this might look bad if we actually do start winning, but there is a very low likely chance that we actually get more than, 7 wins this year. Based off of this performance, this terrible, no good, very bad performance, we are currently going to finish again dead last in the division. And this time, dead last won't actually get you even close to the playoffs. Why? I thought we had momentum from beating Green Bay last year. I thought we were supposed to do this year for Virginia McCaskey. Is it gone now? What happened? I don't know what happened. It all just gone again. Not using any of the players that we, were advertised to, use. The fact that it looks exactly way too familiar with how this game is played out year after year after year after year. Why? Why did we have to give them the first victory in the McCarthyism era? Why? Why is there no other running back on the roster besides Swift? We barely used fucking Monungai. It was entirely just Swift and hope that he fucking works. But 3.1 average is not going to get you anywhere. Like, it seemed like Jones was barely used. They used a running back too. At least rather they used their running back too more often and he was working better. Why? It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And now, like, we have extra injuries now. Like, lovely. Fucking cool. You love to see it. You love just having more fucking injuries. What is it? I was told shit would change. I can't put any fault on Cairo Sand. I just can't put anything other than it's just the same shit again. It's just the same shit again, and we expected different results. Clearly, it was just a mask to another terrible, no good, very bad season. Why? We've got the Lions next. We've got the Cowboys after that. We got the fucking Raiders. The Raiders got their win. What are we going to do after the bye week? We were historically bad after the bye week. If this is roughly the same season as last year, we have like 13 games after the bye week. What are we going to do then? What are we going to do? That end of year schedule is just going to kill us if we don't fix shit. If we just need to... It's easy. We just have to fix the play calling from the second half onwards. We have to fix Caleb Williams airmailing every single receiver. We have to fix the play calls so that they actually utilize the new talent. We have to fix the demeanor of the players. We have to sign 5 more running backs. We need to find someone that can, have input in the, play calls besides the offensive coordinator who barely had NFL experience. You just need to fix all of those. And, maybe we'll do something later on. Maybe we won't blow it again. Maybe. I don't understand. 17-6, and you blow it so easily. And it could have been better if you just fucking stopped him on the 2-point conversion. Why? Why is this panic happening? We score on the first drive, and then that's just it. That's just fucking it. It's over, and that's it, and it's just nothing. Oh my god, all of that is just bad. I don't... What even on earth? What even on earth? First quarterback to overcome a 10-point deficit or more and win in his NFL debut since Steve Young in 85. Doesn't matter if we honor the 85 team if we just are going to not look anywhere near like them. I don't understand. You're supposed to be the distraction for my Cubbies playing 500. But now you're making it worse. You're making it fucking worse. What even is the point? What is the point of all of this? I don't... Impressive. I don't... What is... I thought we had, like, any sort of pope. Like, anything. Just anything. I can't figure out why we just... Why? What are we doing? What are we doing as a franchise? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? 21 of 35. What are we doing? I don't understand. Why did we ever allow Eberflus in that building after 24? Why did we ever allow this stupid saga to happen? Why? That's really all it is. It's just, why everything? Why do you do this? Why do you make it so hard for anyone to become successful? I am drawing the line at this being the last moment, the last quarter, until I say that this franchise is cursed and will never, ever get a good quarterback or ever be good. I have drawn the line on this season, telling me whether it's going to be we can be good or we can't. And as of right now, it is leaning heavily towards can't. Okay, I cannot take another 6-11 season. Alright? I will watch it. I will watch it and painfully torture myself through this. And I will torture through every other season afterwards. Because changing fandom is stupid. Alright? It's stupid. You hear me? It's stupid. But I will point out the fact that we've had multiple opportunities to change it. And yet, because of this, chicken shit, not even the chicken shit play calling, it's just the chicken shit overall of making decisions in the Bears organization is what is resulting in this. Because who do you fire now? Poles? Yeah, you fire him, but then the GM wants his own head coach. If he doesn't like, Ben Johnson for whatever reason. Why can we never get first games right? It's just like, why can my microphone not, stay plugged in consistent, whatever. It's just... It's... USC. 11-25. 11-25. I just whenever you make the change, if you do, fire the head coach and then draft the quarterback for the new head coach. I know, revolutionary process, Bears, but if we are going to get to that point again, fire the head coach, then the quarterback. Okay? Cool. Because that's it. That's the only way to fix it. Have a total reset. Is you get the quarterback and the coach and the GM and maybe the ownership all at the same time. Again, it's just lollygagging ownership. Like, yeah, the McCaskies are, fine people. There are worse that you can have, but it's lollygagging that is what's killing this entire franchise. Not no like attempting to do anything revolutionary or, changing stuff up, just running it like a mom and pop. You can't do that in the NFL. You just can't. Look at the Commanders. They got new owners. They're not that great. In fact, Philly 76er fans feel like they want to, kill their owner every day. But he's infinitely better than the Dan Snyder that was there, and now suddenly, they're good. I don't know what else to say other than just if this really is how it's going to be the rest of the season, I don't know what this franchise can do. I don't understand. We were promised better things than what we saw on that field. So I hope that does come into fruition over the next couple of, games, that vision does actually come into fruition. But here's the one thing that I want. After those positive things happen, continue to be positive. Don't be like that first half, and continue to be positive all the way until the end of the season. And that goes for playoffs too, if we even get there. Just incrementally, pretty big steps. Get good. Keep getting good. Keep meshing well until the season. There's no more games left on the schedule. I think that tirade is over. And if there's any weird cuts, sorry, it's just microphone being stupid. I've tried to fix it. It's whatever. But yeah, all that really matters is that you better fucking build on this until the end of time. Just keep building, keep betting, getting better, or else you're just gonna keep falling in that goddamn loop that I hate every year. And yeah, see you guys Saturday for yeah. See ya. I don't know what else to say. Goodbye.